Checo, 2 innings, no runs, a hit, no walks, 2 strikeouts. And now it is Phillips taking over. We'll see if it's for 3 outs or 6, whatever the ask may be. A lefty out of Omaha, Nebraska, another Kansas State pitcher on the hill. And Cutter Coffee, the designated hitter to the plate. Dylan Phillips, 1-1, a 3.38 ERA. This is his 15th outing of the year. First pitch, Cutter Coffee, line drive, hit to center. Coming in, Anthony School. He's got it. 1 pitch, 1 out to start the 8th. As efficient as he can be. Cutter Coffee out for the first time tonight. He had singled and doubled and walked, going back from the 6th through the 2nd. So he is now 2 for 3. And Javon Ward, who homered to make this a 2-run game in the 6th inning, comes up with the bases empty. 7-5 Dust Devils in the 8th with 1 out. First pitch from Phillips, a fastball for a strike, 0-1. First pitch strikes, always good. Almost always. I can think of one way in which they could not be. That is, if they were middle. That can be a problem. The 0-1. Pulled on the ground to the right side. Adrian Placencia there. He sets and throws in time. 2 outs. Couple of quick outs for Dylan Phillips. Exactly what Dan Billardello was looking for. 2 gone in the 8th. And now the matchup once again. Dylan Phillips against Nick Goodwin. The Kansas State teammates facing off one more time. They have faced off a few times in their career. Dylan Phillips has gotten the best of Nick Goodwin in their pro careers. First pitch, a fastball for a strike, 0-1. According to the MLB research tool, Dylan Phillips 5 for 5 in getting Nick Goodwin out. And they played together at Kansas State. The 0-1. Popped in the air, first base side, for strike 2. And they've obviously had a few times to interact because they've both been in the league pretty much the entirety of their professional careers. As Phillips set the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, got him with a fastball, and he gets him again a 6th time. 1, 2, 3, go the Canadians in the 8th. Great work by Dylan Phillips. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. The score is still Tri-City 7, Vancouver 5. This still Dust Devils baseball. 4 nights ago, and when he was hit strikes. Here in this bottom of the 8th on the mound. The inner half that time. The dirt. Aaron Parker grabs it, tagged to Olvera. Coming out to try the Tri-City pen behind him just in case, or maybe perhaps a matchup-based situation. We shall see. Phillips, though, easy work in the 8th. 3 batters, 3 outs. Carter Cunningham, the first baseman, scheduled to be the leadoff man, and he's waiting on deck. It's 2 lefties and then Arjun Namala. So it seems to me, by that math, that Phillips would get a chance to get 3 outs and end this thing. But if anybody gets aboard, we might see Jake Smith, depending on how it piles up. But I am not Dan Billardello. He has that already set and ready to go, whatever the plan may be. Lefty on lefty, Phillips against Carter Cunningham. First pitch from Phillips. Slider, and it's there. Strike 1. Cunningham 0 for 2 with a walk. He has struck out swinging twice. The walk was in the 4th inning. The Canadians with a leadoff homer by Victor Arias in the 1st. He waiting on deck. 2 in the 4th, 2 in the 6th. The 0-1. Another slider, foul back, 0-2. Another one that caught the railing just behind the nets. Bounce back into the field of play. Tri-City, meanwhile, doing the bulk of their scoring early. 3 in the 1st, 3 in the 2nd. Getting 1 in the 4th. It's turned out, as it stands, to be a pretty important run. As Dylan Phillips comes set, glove at the belt. And the 0-2 to Cunningham. Fastball just high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Crowd noise coming up now, the 1-2. Fastball, it's there, strike 3. Dylan Phillips freezes Carter Cunningham. 1 out in the 9th. 7-5 Tri-City, and the base is empty for Victor Arias. Again, Arias a homer earlier, a single his last time up. Pair of strikeouts in between, a 2-for-4 night. Dylan Phillips, no saves this year. First pitch, fastball, just low. 1-0. He has a blown save. But again, that doesn't mean it was a full-on save attempt. I think it actually was in Dylan's case, though. The 1-0 slider off the end of the bat, foul. A ball and a strike. Again, a reminder, same time frame for us tomorrow. 6:10 Dust Devils pregame show, 6:30 first pitch. Chris Cortez for Tri-City looking for his second win of the year. Anderson Batista getting the start for Vancouver. Has the feel perhaps of a bullpen game. That's just a guess, though. The 1-1 pop foul out of play to the third base side of home plate. 1-2. Dylan Phillips actually in his blown save opportunity got the win. That was April 10th in Eugene. Tri-City turning a game around or getting it actually to the 10th. He was the pitcher of record. Tri-City scored on their side of it. As Victor Arias takes time. And then Eugene held off the board in the bottom of the 10th. And Jake Smith ready down the right field line. We'll see what the plan is. The 1-2. Fastball hit down the left field line. Ben Goebel and Alexander Ramirez chasing. It'll land in the Vancouver bullpen. So still a ball and 2 strikes. As Dust Devils pitching has retired now 8 in a row. In fact, Victor Arias is the last Canadian to reach base. That was with his single in the 6th. As Phillips set and in the stretch initially, basically facing the plate, and then comes turned in the stretch. And the 1-2. Fastball, check swing, left side of the infield, trouble. Phillips trying to field and then throw. He ended up losing it. That'll be an infield hit, you'd think, for Arias. And so, a third hit for Arias. Good speed there at first. And now Arjun Namala to the plate. He is the potential tying run here with 1 out of the top of the 9th. 7-5 Tri-City. And again, Jake Smith throwing, but it will be Phillips. Arjun Namala 1 for 4. A single in the 3rd, a strikeout, fly out and pop out otherwise. First pitch, a swing and a miss at the changeup, 0-1. Hit total's about even. It's 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors for Tri-City. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors for Vancouver. The pitch, a swing and a miss. 0-2. That one diving away, as the first one did. And so Namala down 2 strikes. Sean Keyes, the third baseman, on deck. Namala has good speed, but a hard enough grounder. Could be a double play to end it. Victor Arias a decent lead off of first as well. And the 0-2. Outside, trying to get him to chase the same pitch, really. He declined that time to Namala. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Arias almost to the edge of the cutout now. He holds the pitch. Slider at the knee, strike 3. Phillips freezes Arjun Namala. 2 strikeouts looking here in the 9th, and the Canadians are up against it. This is the situation they were in last night, though. They got a homer to take the lead in that one. That will not be possible for them in this scenario. Sean Keyes only representing the potential tying run here in the 9th inning. 2 outs, 7-5. Dust Devils in front. Arias at first. First pitch. Keyes a grounder to Nicholson. He's got it. He steps on the bag, and the game's over. The Tri-City Dust Devils get back up off the mat after last night's heartbreak, and they defeat the Vancouver Canadians tonight by a final score of 7-5. In the top of the 9th inning for Vancouver, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man is left. And this one is in the books. Tri-City is back to 500 at 26-26, and they will keep